It is officially time for another Empties video, and I have a giant tote bag here filled to the brim with empty makeup, hair care, skincare, body care, and fragrance products. We're gonna be going category by category, and I'm gonna give you my honest opinion on whether or not I would repurchase these products. But before we get into it, hello, my name is Laura. Welcome back to my channel. Make sure you click that subscribe button down below. I post all sorts of makeup, beauty, fragrance content, and I would absolutely love to have you subscribe. Give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to turn those post notifications on so that you never miss a video. Okay, so let's start with body care. I used up 4 body scrubs. I don't know how I did that, but I did. And let's start with a body scrub I know I will not be repurchasing, and that is from Bath & Body Works, and it is their Perfect in Pink Foaming Sugar Body Scrub. I got this at an outlet for like $2, so I mean, wasn't a major loss, but I didn't like this for a variety of reasons. One, I had a really hard time squeezing the formula out of the tube. I felt like the scrub was like too thick for the packaging almost, and so it just was not pleasant to use. And then on top of it, I'm really not crazy about the scent. This has notes of vibrant cherries, pink camellia, and whipped almond cream. I really thought I was going to like this, but overall, not crazy about this scent. I don't think they even make the scent anymore, but I will not be repurchasing. I would repurchase a Bath & Body Works body scrub in another scent for sure, but that one just, there was not really a lot going for it, so given the opportunity, I would not repurchase. Okay, next up, I have 2 scrubs from Tree Hut. So the first one is their Tropical Mango scent. This was just a super fun, summery, fruity mango scent. I cleaned it out, but I feel like I can still smell the mango in there. I love the Tree Hut formula. I think it's wonderful. I've said this before, my biggest complaint is that they don't have more like gourmand scents. I would love like a super rich cookie vanilla. I'm not crazy about their vanilla scent. Overall, the formula is just so good that I will always repurchase, and I thought this Tropical Mango one was super fun for summer. I won't repurchase probably anytime soon as we're going into fall, but I would repurchase going into like spring or summer. Okay, the second one from Tree Hut, this one I will be repurchasing ASAP, is their Flower Milk scent. So this has like almost like a coconutty, like creamy rice milk. Like there's something very like lactonic and slightly spicy about this one. If you have not smelled this and you like anything gourmand or like creamy or like lactonic, definitely try to get your nose on this one and pick this one up, because A, the Tree Hut formula is next level, and B, in my opinion, I think this is like their best scent. Well, maybe second best scent, because I do love their Cinnamon Dolce, but that one is limited edition. But I will definitely be picking this one up again. I love the Flower Milk scent. Okay, so the last body scrub, I have a lot of thoughts on this because I loved this. I just used it up so quickly, and it's a little expensive. So that is the Sticky Dates Sugar Scrub from Lush. This smells like a caramel toffee dream. It smells unbelievable. It has a really thick consistency. Like I would say, like compared to the Tree Hut formula, this is almost like dry, but it is still very hydrating. I did feel like I kind of had to use a lot of it at a time just because, just the way that the formula was, but it's just so sweet and sticky, caramel, delicious scent. If they made the Tree Hut formula with this scent, I would be completely set for life. I would never need another body scrub. I will probably buy this again if I'm in the mood to like treat myself or something. I haven't repurchased it yet, but I would definitely repurchase. It is just, like I said, a little bit on the pricier side. Okay, next let's chat about the body washes that I used up, because I used up 5. So we're gonna start with my non-Bath & Body Works body wash that I used up, and then we will talk about all of the Bath & Body Works ones that I finished. So first, if you watch my Project Pan update, you will know that I finished the Dove Restoring Body Wash. This is the coconut and cocoa butter scent. This is a delicious like sugar cookie fragrance, and it does have a beautiful formula, but honestly, I probably will not repurchase. And that is because although it starts with a really sweet bakery scent at the beginning, as you're using it, you really just get that soapy smell coming through, and I prefer to have like a delicious scent in my body wash the entire time that I'm using it. So because of that, I will not be repurchasing this one. But if that's not something that bothers you, if you don't mind like that soapy smell, it is a beautiful, like super moisturizing and luxurious formula. Okay, now let's talk about my Bath & Body Works body washes that I used up, and just kind of like a little spoiler, I would repurchase any of these, but I'll talk about each individual scent and kind of like my thoughts on all of them. So the first one that I finished, this is a mini or like a travel size of Pure Wonder. This is notes, I think it's like sparkling rosé, or it's like iced rosé and jasmine, something like that. This is a discontinued scent, unfortunately, because I absolutely love it. This definitely leans, in my opinion, more like springtime, but it is so good. I took this with me on a trip and I finished it up. I guess I still have a little teeny tiny left in there, but this is just such a good scent and I would repurchase this if I could. I believe I have a backup of the full size in this scent because I just love Pure Wonder so much. Okay, next up, this is Pink Watermelon Blast. I picked this one up during semi-annual sale. Notes of juicy pink watermelon, sugared strawberry blossom, and lime zest. This smells like a watermelon Jolly Rancher, but then you add some like strawberry sugar to it. And I would say I like this scent like 80% of the way. Like it has that Jolly Rancher watermelon scent, which I love, but then it kind of gets something a little weird with the strawberry aspect to it that almost comes off a teeny tiny bit stinky. Not to the point where I would not repurchase. I would definitely repurchase this, but I don't think that I need this body wash in like a lotion or a mist next time that it's for sale. They don't have this for sale right now, but I know that they bring this back pretty frequently, so I will probably pick this up next time it's available, but I won't pick up like a backup of it. It's not like an absolute must-have, but it still is like a really fun, like sweet summer scent. Okay, next up is Velvet Sugar with notes of red velvet cream, golden plum, sugared musk, pink jasmine, and wild strawberries. This was a bring back scent for last semi-annual sale, and I had never smelled Velvet Sugar before, and this quickly became one of my favorite Bath & Body Works scents. There's something that is just so delicious about it. It has like a really like delicious like creamy aspect to it, especially in the lotion that becomes almost like custardy, but then you also get that sugar note and then that musk that makes it super wearable and like kind of balances out the sweetness. I loved Velvet Sugar, and next time they bring this back, I will probably get a backup of it in the body wash. I have a lotion and a mist, but I would definitely love more things and to always have that one on hand because it's just so good. Okay, last for Bath & Body Works body washes, this is the Bahamas Passion Fruit and Banana Flower. This is my favorite scent from their tropical collection. So this is another one that I will not be repurchasing like now, A, because they don't have this in stores right now, and B, because this is definitely a summer scent, but this is one of my all-time favorite Bath & Body Works summer scents. I have the body butter and I have the mist. I just think this smells so elevated, especially compared to their other tropical scents. I mean, I like them all, but this one is by far my favorite. So next time this one is available, I will absolutely be repurchasing. Oh, and this one has notes of passion fruit, pineapple leaves, and banana flowers. So super elevated and like a little bit green almost in a way. And it reminds me, it's definitely not a dupe by any means, but it reminds me a lot of Beach Walk from Replica. So super delicious smelling. Okay, a couple more items in body care. So if you watched my last Empties video, I talked a little bit about my deodorant routine. So make sure you check that out if you're kind of curious when I bring up these two products that I finished. But I have a two-step deodorant routine and I finished a product in each step. So the first thing is the Saltaire Pink Beach AHA Serum Deodorant. This one smells super good. It's like a sweet coconutty type fragrance, and I love this formula. I think this is just the best experience to apply. It's in this beautiful like glass bottle with a roller ball, and it's overall just feels super luxe. So I really enjoyed this. I didn't repurchase in the Pink Beach scent. I repurchased in the Golden Hour scent, but I would definitely pick up this scent again, and I will be continuing to pick up this specific product slash formula for my deodorant routine for the foreseeable future. It's just amazing. I also finished another Native deodorant. This is their sensitive skin formula in aloe and green tea. I'm always picking these up because I have these all around. I have them like in my bag, I have them in my purse, in my little like getting ready vanity area. So I'll always have this on hand. I love it. I think it works great. I know a lot of people are not natural deodorant people, but I personally am, and I love that scent. And I also love, I think it's like the cotton and lily scent. They both are just so like fresh and clean smelling, and I feel like they work super well. Okay, I debated not putting this product in, but this is my second one of these that I've used and I will continue to repurchase. But this is a peeling glycolic acid foot mask from the brand Holler and Glow. I got this from Target, and if you've not tried one of these and you have like dry skin on your feet, or like kind of like, I don't know, you know what I'm talking about. I feel like if you know, you know. Try one of these. It's a mask, but they're like booties, and you put them on, you keep them on for an hour, and then like a couple days later, like pieces of your feet peel off, which sounds absolutely disgusting, but I promise it's not disgusting. It just leaves you with super smooth feet because it exfoliates all of the dead skin off through a chemical exfoliant. So 10 out of 10 recommend. Definitely not a glamorous item, but definitely, in my opinion, quite necessary. Okay, and last up for body care, I use, these are just like sample packets, but I had a couple of these. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is their Body Bottlada vitamin infused lotion. I had 2 of these packets. This is just a lighter weight version of their Boom Boom cream. It has that signature Boom Boom cream scent. It was fine. It wasn't anything revolutionary. I did enjoy that it was a little bit lighter weight, and of course it smells delicious because it smells like their Boom Boom cream, but I don't necessarily see myself repurchasing this product in the full size, but it was fun. It was fun to give it a little try. Okay, so next let's talk fragrance, and I have a couple. Some of these were in my project pan, so I'm very happy to announce that I did in fact empty them. But the first one is Juliet Has a Gun Vanilla Vibes. I talked about this in my project pan that I don't think I will be repurchasing this. There was a time in my life when I absolutely loved this scent, but I feel like just my scent preferences have changed, and although I love a vanilla, there's just something about this that just doesn't quite hit in the way that it used to, so I will personally not be repurchasing. But if you do like a sweet vanilla and you want like a summer vanilla, I would recommend, but just at this time in my life, I will not be repurchasing. Okay, next up is Ariana Grande Cloud, another travel size I completely finished up, which is very, very exciting. I will 10 out of 10 repurchase this scent. This is like, I would say, almost like a more juvenile version of Baccarat Rouge 540. Some people consider it to be a dupe. I would not necessarily say a dupe. I would say they have something similar to them, but by no means are they dupes of one another. But this is just such a crowd-pleasing, easy wear. I love it, and I can absolutely see myself purchasing a full bottle in the future. I love, and I will definitely be repurchasing. Okay, next up, this is just another little like sample-y trial size. This is from Sol de Janeiro. This is their trial size 59 mist. So I like to keep one of these little guys in my purse just because I feel like it's so convenient. And if you watch my Sol de Janeiro ranking, I will be sure to put a card here if you haven't seen it. 59 is my all-time favorite Sol de Janeiro scent, and so this is just so, it's just so good. It's so light and fresh and airy, but also sweet and a little creamy and vanilla-y. It's just 10 out of 10. I love putting this on truly any time of year. It's maybe my favorite scent of all time. From any brand, maybe. Delicious, and I will 100% be repurchasing. I already have some in back stock, and if I ever run out, I will immediately repurchase. It's just that good. Okay, and last in fragrance, this is actually a home fragrance. I finished up a Marshmallow Fireside candle from Bath & Body Works, so this is like the White Barn one. In my opinion, this is their best candle. It's like sweet, it's toasty. It truly smells like roasting marshmallows. If they ever made body care in this scent, I would lose my mind. I will definitely be repurchasing this candle. Oh, and it has notes of toasted marshmallow, smoldering woods, fire roasted vanilla, and crystallized amber. I do think that this one could maybe lean more fall and winter, but I grew up around the beach and I grew up going to like beach bonfires, so this scent for me smells like a summer night. It's just so delicious. And if you love a gourmand or a smoky scent at all, and you haven't smelled this, go smell it. Okay, next up is skincare, and buckle up because we have quite a bit, and because of that, I'm gonna go in an order of my skincare routine-ish. We may go out of order, but I'm gonna do my best. So the first thing that I finished up is the first step in my routine, which is always some sort of oil-based cleanser to remove makeup and sunscreen. And this is the Garnier Erase It All Makeup Cleansing Balm. And this is an amazing value, and the consistency of the product is nice, but the smell is horrible. And because of that, I will not be repurchasing. It just has a really, really strong chemically smell. And I can appreciate that it doesn't have like added fragrance in it, but it was too much for me. And so I will not be repurchasing this. But if that smell doesn't bother you, then I would say go for it, because the formula was nice and it was very effective at removing my makeup. Okay, next up is a product that needs truly no introduction, and this is the Vanicream Gentle Facial Cleanser. I've already repurchased, and I will repurchase until the end of time. So love it, my favorite cleanser. It's gentle, it is effective, and it is perfect for my sensitive skin. So love that one. Okay, next up I have 3 boxes of pimple patches, but they're all different kinds. So first up, this is the Mighty Patch Micro Point blemishes. So these are good if you have like a deeper pimple or something that hasn't quite come to the surface yet. I also think it has salicylic acid in it. Does it? Did I make that up? Yes, it has salicylic acid in it. So these are very, very effective if you have more of like a stubborn pimple situation going on. So I sometimes get like cystic acne on my chin, and this is perfect for that. So love these. I haven't repurchased, but if I go through like a little skin freaking out phase, I will repurchase. Okay, next up, also from Hero, are just the original Mighty Patches. I love these so much. I always have them on hand. I've already repurchased. I will always repurchase. They're just so effective, and they're good for more than just breakouts and acne. They're good for like bug bites too, or if you like have any irritation on your skin. So I just always have them on hand. I will use these even on the teeniest, tiniest little pimple, because I like to pick at my skin. So if you also struggle with that, these are perfect, and I love. Okay, last up are some pimple patches I will not be repurchasing, not because they're like bad, but because there's like some, I don't know, maybe it's user error, but these are the Starface brand pimple patches. These ones have salicylic acid, and I had a really, really hard time peeling these off the plastic because the ends of them are obviously points because they're like star shaped, and they would like tear, or I don't know. I felt like they were not very sturdy, and because of that, I will not repurchase. But they are super cute. The ones that I was able to like get off the plastic and put on my skin, they worked really well. They're really cute though. They're really cute. They were like a cute blue color, and I liked having little stars on my face. Maybe if you can figure it out, go for it, but I just felt like I was wasting a lot of them. Okay, next up I have 4 face masks, and one of them I cannot believe I bought because it's expensive for one mask. So let's get, you know what, let's get the ones that I will repurchase out of the way, and then the one that I won't repurchase we'll do at the end. So I have 3 of the Sunboon editor masks. You can just get these at Target. I have 2 in the Sika Tea Tree Smoothing Mask formula, and then 1 in the Collagen Hyla B5 formula. These are, I don't think anything remarkable, but they are on the very affordable side, and they're just a nice little treat yourself item. They're convenient to pick up because you can get them at Target. They don't irritate my skin. I don't really notice a dramatic difference between the hydrating and the soothing one, but I did enjoy them for like a little self-care situation. Okay, now for the mask I will not be repurchasing, and not because it's not effective, but because it is way too expensive. So this is the Cryo Rubber Moisture Mask from Dr. Jart. Unbelievably expensive, and honestly nothing that revolutionary. It did have a nice kind of cooling effect to the skin, but it's just like a rubbery, collagen-y feeling mask. Like, it didn't change my skin, it didn't change my life. So overall, just not in my opinion, worth the money, so I will not be repurchasing. If you do want to treat yourself though, go for it, but I don't think you really get anything like, it's not gonna give you like baby skin. It's just a mess. Okay, next up I have some eye patches. One I will be repurchasing and one I will not. Let's get the one I will be repurchasing out of the way. We know her, we love her, the Hero Mighty Patches for Tired Eyes. 3 come in a pack. I used all of them and these are just simply the best. And I have already repurchased. And I was reminded that these are simply the best because I cheated on these with the CosRx Advanced Snail Hydrogel Eye Patch. I was trying to be more economical in my eye patch stuff. I don't know. And so I bought these because you get like 60 patches, but 1, I feel like they didn't do anything. And 2, they're weird shaped. They're kind of big. They're like circles and then they give you, I'm gonna have to post a picture. I'll post a picture you can see. They're weird shaped and like there's part of the circle you don't even end up really getting to use. Like it's just weird. It's weird. The one good thing about these though, the one good thing about those is they come with this little spatula, which was really nice. I guess this is not a spatula. These are tongs. And these are great for pulling them out of the container, but overall, it's just like, what's the point if they don't work? I'd rather spend a little bit more money on a product that I feel like makes a significant difference than not a lot of money on a product that I feel like doesn't really do anything. Okay, next up is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast B5 spray. This one I just kind of bought on a whim and I love it. It's extremely hydrating, extremely soothing. This has panthenol and madecassoside, and if you have dry or sensitive skin like me, like I have Sahara Desert skin, definitely I would recommend checking this out. I've already repurchased and I will continue to repurchase. This was just kind of something I stumbled upon and it has made all the difference in my routine. I literally feel like after I put this on, I can feel the hydration in my skin. It's just great and it's been amazing when my skin barrier is funky, which happens all the time. Okay, next up are 2 products that I will 100% be repurchasing. They're the same. So I have 2 of the Bioma Barrier Repair Eye Cream. I had talked about kind of that I was testing an eye cream, but I didn't want to say anything until I completely finished it up. I feel confident in saying that this is my new favorite eye cream. It's a super thick and buttery formula. This has barrier lipids, copper tripeptide, and ectwin. It's just super great and it's such a luxurious experience. It's very cosmetically elegant and buttery. I would say maybe it does lean more towards a nighttime formula, but I also love to wear it underneath makeup. I have already repurchased. I will always repurchase and I absolutely love it. Great job, Bioma. Ooh, thing in my eye. Okay, next up I have 4 sunscreens. So I have 2 that I will be repurchasing and 2 that I'm not really interested in as much. So the first one, this is from Purito, and these are all Asian sunscreens, by the way, that I've ordered from, I believe, Stylovana or Yes Style. I'm not sure what the situation is with those at this point in time. This is the Purito Wonder Relief Centella Daily Sun Lotion. This was the most lightweight, hydrating, calming sunscreen I have ever used. I absolutely love it. I wish I would have purchased 80 more tubes of this. It is quite possibly my favorite sunscreen that I have in my collection, which is saying something because I have tried a lot and I have some other sunscreens that I have already absolutely loved, but trying this one, I think this one takes the cake. It just has such a hydrating yet lightweight consistency to it that just made it such a pleasure to use. I have a backup, but if I'm able to repurchase more of this, I will, and I will continue to repurchase. Especially in summer, this one was great because it was so lightweight. Next up, this one I will be repurchasing if I'm able to. This one was my favorite before I tried the Purito. This is a classic and oldie but a goodie, the Beauty of Joseon Relief Sun Rice and Probiotics Sunscreen. If you have not tried this, try it. This is like the perfect gateway into Asian sunscreens. It is viral for a reason. It's so good. It's hydrating. It's wonderful. Asian sunscreens are such a game changer and this one is no exception. Will always repurchase if I can. I will say it does have a little bit thicker of a consistency than the Purito. And although this one is like my new favorite, this one I think will really shine in winter because it is a little bit more hydrating. Okay, this next one I will not be repurchasing, and this is kind of like a sister to the last one that I talked about. This is the Aqua fresh version of the Beauty of Joseon sunscreen. It has this like kind of ombre blue tube. Unfortunately, this one just didn't do it for me. It was had a little bit more matte of a finish than the Beauty of Joseon one. And this one I found pilled a lot. I didn't see as many people having that issue online as I did. A lot of people like this one. As someone with dry skin, I just like a more hydrating formula, and this one just pilled too much, and so I will not be repurchasing. The last sunscreen, this is from CanMake. This is the Mermaid Skin Gel UV. This is fine. It is more on the lightweight side, but I felt like this had almost like a shiny, shimmery finish to it, which I wasn't crazy about. So just because of that, and because I have sunscreens that I like even more, I personally will just not be repurchasing this. It's not a bad sunscreen. It doesn't pill or anything like that, but I just think that there's way better formulas out there. Just 3 more skincare products. The first one, this is just a trial packet of a moisturizer. This is from First Aid Beauty. This is their Ultra Repair Cream. I will not be repurchasing this in the full size. I know that this brand is supposed to be super good for sensitive skin, but this one just didn't really wow me. I love my Vana Cream moisturizer, and it was fine, but I wasn't obsessed with it. Okay, another product from First Aid Beauty that I will not be repurchasing. This is the First Aid Beauty Ultra Repair Rescue Barrier Balm. Another little mini trial guy. This was nice. It's in kind of like an aluminum container, and this one has more of like a Vaseline-y type finish. I do think this one has the colloidal oatmeal in it, which is good for calming your skin. No, I lied to you. This one has dimethicone in it. This just felt more like a Vaseline consistency, which I just wasn't completely obsessed with, especially when I have another barrier balm that I absolutely love as kind of like that final step. The one that I love and I will repurchase that I prefer over that one is the La Roche-Posay Cicaplast Balm, which I know I've talked about in other Empties videos. This also has dimethicone in it, but this has the La Roche-Posay Thermal Spring Water and also just some additional ingredients that make this such a wonderful experience to apply, and I have found that overall my skin just loves this. It does, and this makes a wonderful last step. I will sometimes apply this in like a really thick layer, even as a mask, on days when my skin is not happy, but if you have dry and sensitive skin like me, 10 out of 10 recommend this. It's great, it's not greasy, it's not too heavy, and I simply love it, and I will always repurchase. I already repurchased. Okay, just 2 more categories. We have hair care and makeup. So let's go ahead and chat about the hair care products that I finished up. So first up, I have a trial size of the Batiste dry shampoo, and this is fine. I love the Eva NYC dry shampoo. That one's my all-time favorite, but they don't make that one in trial sizes or in travel sizes, at least that I've seen, and I love to take a dry shampoo with me on vacation. So I did finish this one up. It's good. It's not great. It's definitely not like a bad dry shampoo, but it's not something I purchased the full size of, but I will probably repurchase this next time I go on a trip. Now this next one, it pained me to finish, and I will probably be repurchasing because it's just that good, but it is expensive. It is expensive, so I have not repurchased yet because I'm like dragging my feet because I don't want to spend the money. But I finished a K18 hair mask, and if you know, okay, there's hair on it. If you know, you know, okay, this stuff is liquid gold, but it is like $75 a bottle, and it's so hard to justify the price. But unfortunately, nothing works as well as this. You notice just such a difference in your hair, at least I do. I have bleached and color treated hair. It's just great. If they made like a jumbo version, which I think sometimes they've sold jumbo versions of it at like Costco or something, I would repurchase in a heartbeat. But I will be repurchasing eventually. I just haven't yet because it's pricey. It's just so good, and I think such an important step if you have bleached or color treated hair. Another one that I will 100% be repurchasing, this is one of my favorite products. This is the Dove Bond Strength Conditioner. I love this. It has added bond care technology to it. It smells good. It's the perfect consistency for my hair. I have a lot of hair, but my hair individual strands are very fine, so I can't really use like too heavy of a conditioning product. Otherwise, it will absolutely weigh my hair down, and this is just 10 out of 10, one of my all-time favorite conditioners, and I will be repurchasing. Last up for hair, another one that I was really sad to finish up because it's a little pricey, but I will definitely be repurchasing. I haven't yet, but I will in the future. This is the Way hair oil in the St. Bart scent. If you've smelled the St. Bart scent, you know it is so good. I have it in the mist, and this is a beautiful hair oil. It's a very, very, very lightweight hair oil. So I felt like I was able to use it and not have to worry about weighing my hair down. I haven't repurchased yet because it is on the pricier side, but I definitely will be. I might wait until like warmer weather, like till next spring or next summer, because it does have more of that like coconutty tropical scent. I like to just add a little bit of this into my hair once it's damp. I feel like it just adds a little bit of extra layer of conditioning. Also some shine, and it helps to tame frizz. I also will apply hair oil in between washes just as like a little pick-me-up for my hair. But I love it, and I will definitely be repurchasing in the future. Okay, we are in the very, very last category, and I just have a couple of items. So we're gonna be talking about the makeup products that I finished up. So the first one is the Milani Fruit Fetish Lip Oil. This is in the Lychee Nectar scent. This is just a beautiful pinky mauve. If you haven't tried this formula, you can get it at the drugstore, and it feels so luxe and high-end. I haven't repurchased this specifically yet because I have another shade of it that I'm trying to completely work through before I purchase this again. But when I repurchase this, because I will definitely get this shade again because I love it. It's just like a gorgeous rosy mauve shade, and this is just a next level lip oil. I think, you know, the emptiness of it speaks volumes to how much this was loved and enjoyed. Okay, last but certainly not least, I have an empty L'Oreal Infallible Grip Eyeliner. This is in the shade Brown Denim. This is just like a nice twist up gel eyeliner at the drugstore, and I think this one is so good. I like to use this to tightline my top waterline, which I feel like helps give some more definition to my lashes. And I love this because it's in a brown shade. It is a bit of a darker brown shade. I wish they had like a little bit lighter of a brown shade, but I find that this wears so well in the waterline. It doesn't smudge. It lasts an extremely long time, especially for being a drugstore eyeliner. So I have already repurchased, and I will continue to repurchase. In my opinion, this is one of the best drugstore eyeliners. It's creamy, it's long wearing, and it's just such a high-end formula, and I love it. All right, so those are all of my beauty and fragrance empties. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Also, do not forget to subscribe to my channel. I post new beauty and fragrance videos weekly. I would love to have you subscribe. Also, make sure you leave me a comment of a product you finished up recently, or any thoughts that you have about any of the products that I recently finished up, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.